So I really don't think I've filmed much over this week. So hopefully this isn't going right from what sold over the weekend to another what sold over the weekend. So anyway, over the weekend I sold 10 items for an average price of $45 each. Now really most of the items were really low priced, like under $20. But then I had 2 that were a little bit higher, so it raised that average. Here's what sold. This is a Dan Electro PB&J delay pedal. This is something that I've had for a long time, and I was getting it out to recheck it and to adjust the listing a little bit. Turns out it was not listed. I don't know what is with eBay when they just unlist something, but I relisted this for $40 and it sold within a week. This is a Canon battery charger, sold for $15. This is a pair of CalRad metal detecting headphones. These sold for $27. This is a Honeywell Chromatherm 3 thermostat. This one is drastically yellowed from age. This sold for $18. A pair of really simple basic Sony headphones. This sold for $12. I bought a set of 2 of these about 2 weeks ago. They are Brooks Brothers like travel suit or just garment bags. This is the second one that sold, and it sold for $19. This is a Hoover Lynx battery charger. This sold for $28. It's a West Bend Potpourri stirring rod and cap. I love this because just a couple days ago somebody messaged me and said that I was ridiculous for asking the price that I was for this, which is $12.98. I should be ashamed of myself. I should have just not responded, but I said yes, $12.98 with free shipping. I've sold more than I can count of these. I don't know, but it sold as expected. And the 2 somewhat higher dollar items. This is a vintage West Bend rotary telephone. It's really neat looking handset here. This was made in the 30s, I believe. I can't remember exactly. I had to take it apart, and it has the dates on the inside. But it's in super great condition. Has one small scuff over here, but overall, it's been a while since I've seen a phone in this good of condition. Sold for $80. And the last item, and the best sale of the weekend, was the Aorus gaming box. This does not have a GPU, so it just has the power supply here. The power supply and the box as is sold for $200. So it's about, let me put a shirt on. There we go. Okay, so it's about 11:30 at night. I am listing things online. I took a bunch of pictures last night, edited them up, and the item that I'm getting ready to do is this silver plate. And I think it might be pure silver throughout the whole thing, but I want to do some tests first to just verify it. I don't want to sell anybody something that's going to get returned or upset someone. I want to make sure what I have is what I say I have. What I say I have is what I have. You can see this here. This is a Sigma Alpha Epsilon plate. I weighed it, and I think it's I don't remember. I think it's either 140, no, it's 180 grams of silver, and it says etched sterling silver. If it's plated, then it will say that, but this just says sterling silver. So there's a few tests that we can do. The first one is a magnet test. Take the magnet and just touch it to it. Silver is not magnetic, but so many other things that they put silver plate on is magnetic. So there's no magnetism to this. So that's a good sign. The next thing is pretty interesting. So silver has the highest thermal conductivity of any common metal. So if you put an ice cube on it, if it's silver, it should almost act like it's sitting on something hot. So I'll put it on the metal, and then we'll just see what it looks like on the counter afterwards. Yep, melting right away. Yeah, there's a lot of water that's formed. Okay, and here's the same test, but on just a ceramic plate. Yep, it's not melting very fast. I don't really see anything yet. Check it off. There's a little bit of water, but this ice cube's starting to melt anyway. Definitely a difference. Let's watch this plate one more time. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's a big difference. One of the reasons I wanted to check this, if it was all silver or just partially silver, is because this is actually like a little coin or, you know, pendant or something on there. And on this piece, like I said, it says etched in sterling silver. So I'm just questioning if it's just this coin or if it's the whole plate. And I'm thinking it is the whole plate. There are definitely other tests that involve more complicated methods, but from what I can do at home, I think that is it, and I'm pretty confident this is silver. Can you read it? 182 grams. Alright, so as of today, right under $100 for that plate. Now, I probably won't get that much because I don't know. Like I said, I don't mess with this stuff, so I need to do some research, but not too bad.
Hi, my name's Dale. There's a lot of videos on YouTube telling you how to sell your silver on eBay, and what I would like to do today is tell you how to maximize your profits of selling your silver on eBay. And we do this by...
Okay, so I've spent about 10 minutes researching, trying to get a good price on this. Because of what it is, you know, I could sell it for scrap, just scrap price, right around $90. But it is a sorority, and there were a limited amount made, and this is number 5 that was made by the Franklin Mint, so that makes it more rare. You know, somebody that was in this sorority is going to want this, so I think I'm gonna list it for $200 and just keep it there for a month or two, and then and then if it doesn't sell, then I can drop the price down. Either way, you know, it's definitely a good find. There was one example of it selling, and there's this site called WorthPoint, and you can pay them $20 a month, and you can find out what older eBay items that are no longer in eBay's system sold for. But I would need to use that site so rarely that $20 a month, even $20 one time, it's just not worth it to me. I did find one on an antique site that sold for $150, but again, there's nothing like this online. I have the only item that is going to be for sale, so yeah, I think 200, maybe 250. Yeah, we'll see. So I was debating back and forth if I would even make a video of this, but because I showed information and testing and whatever of it earlier, you know, I figured I would say something just to finish it. Shut up, ambulance. That silver plate sold. It was, what do I say, 82 grams of silver, which the melt price, whatever, is right under $100. Well, I ended up listing it for $225. And today is Thursday, so it took 3 days to sell. Yeah, real quick, to somebody in LA, I wonder if they were part of that fraternity, and I mean, I don't know why anyone else would buy that amount of silver for that price. So, I don't know, I think I listed it for a good price, and definitely happy with that sale. That's incredible. I'd never come across silver or gold, so probably something that will not happen again for a very long time.